Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Very easy for him to poke away at you, and you can't really play around the barrels.
And if you do play those range matchups, you do need to often send jungle resources up to protect it, and then you're playing to two opposite sides of the map, exactly. So they're saying Callistas are all in, kind of like, we want to play through bot lane a little bit here, and that's
Immortals off to a nice start here. Yeah, the gold's pretty close between the teams. It's not like they're running away with any of these lanes, but Kenvi can easily...
Timed his headbutt every single time there, or pulverized, I guess it is actually, every single time that Nautilus is hooking in, right?
And it looks like they'll try to take this turret as low as they possibly can up here in top side. Of course, not enough to guarantee the full kill, but at least they get the 2 plates, at least they get the guaranteed money. And they're still looking to make this move. Whippo getting slammed here, a little bit more damage coming out, and it's first blood over to Revenge.
The fact that they do this post-Dragon take as well, so there's not any chance of a cross-map play. They'd already taken Herald top side, they take the Dragon bot side, they immediately get down. So we'll see if TL is going to be able to look for that sort of a play, because they do need to start challenging here. They need to make
it so that Immortals has to face check them.
All right, Immortals are the first ones in the river right now. That Rift Herald still in Santorin's pocket. Core JJ, Hans, and Santorin all hanging out here in mid. Bjergsen coming up behind to join them as Whippo needs to rotate over. Core JJ going in. Seraphine ulti goes out. Kenvi's going to be your target here at the start. He's going to be taken very low, but he ain't dead yet, and he gets himself away. Team Liquid, dogpiling in the middle of everybody. There goes the disengage, and there goes Kenvi. It's 1-0 in the fight for Team Liquid.
That was a great fight for Team Liquid. That fat meatball composition you saw, there was a lot of damage thrown their way. A big Gnarl, a lot of damage, a big Everfrost, but just not enough to actually punch through the health bars.
Oh, Core JJ coming over the wall, looking for revenge, but now Immortals trying to strike back a little bit. Revenge about to drop. Whippo barely stays alive as Immortals try to get away from it. Santorin's on the chase, going after Ignar, looking to see if the Spectral Maw can land, but Power of Evil saves his support.
Turn that because the Seraphine ult only connected on Kenvi, only hits the tank. Megnar is ready to go from Revenge, but they just didn't have the follow-up. Straight up say it, I just think it's a bad decision.
It's definitely curious. I mean, there was good vision control for Immortals. I understand Team Liquid being a little scared to just like face check it, and technically there were some item advantages, like you said.
Or if it's going to be Demonic Embrace. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Riley's on Seraphine because, you know, the E unempowered is a slow, but Riley's actually turns it into a root, and then if you empowered, turns it into a stun, so.
Very good stuff there as Whippo and Revenge 1v1, and Revenge just clocks him.
Base here from PoE. So he's gonna TP straight out to mid. Whippo is answering top. He does have his ulti and his TP. And they're trying to get mid lane prio here. They're going to go.
All right, Santorin might just be the target here at the very start. Uses the ulti to get himself away, and a nice team fight coming out as Immortals are going to be locked down here a little bit. Whippo going on a rampage, Revenge going down. Santorin suffers now as well as Power of Evil looks for more. He's still got the stolen Swain ulti, but Core JJ is looking to take him down. He can't do it, and Lost grabs the kill. Power of Evil keeps on tanking, but he can't find the heal in time. Lost gets cut to pieces, and Whippo ain't firing blanks. Ignar tries to get out, but Immortals have already lost 3, and it's about to be 4. Bjergsen just needs one more hit, and he
turned around on it. His team is so heavily punished. Kind of reminiscent to the game last Saturday, that overextension for the
You have Smite and they don't, even though Kenvi is very low.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just felt like a big overextension. There was also some honey fruit in the river, so you could have picked that up and tried to heal off that. But back to live, we're fighting again.
Core JJ in the stasis as Power of Evil and Kenvi look to take him out, but they're going to lose their own support in the process. 1 for 1 as Whippo is knocked away, and Revenge goes forward looking for Santorin. He's going to be in the middle of everybody, but he barely gets away for now. They'll turn their attention back over to Bjerg. The double kill comes through to Lost, and Immortals got to be careful now. Whippo's made his way back into the fight, and the barrels are vicious. Kenvi tries to disengage a little bit more. Revenge wants to kite it out. Whippo goes unstoppable, and Revenge goes over the wall. Immortals trying to get everybody they can out of here. It ends up being a 2-for-2 trade.
Kenvi and PoE. The team not fully ready to collapse. Bjergsen was actually pretty far away. He tries to buy time with a stopwatch, but it's right back to live.
Every single time, the fights just don't stop now. Core JJ tanking up here on the front line as Power of Evil's got to be careful. Seraphine ulti flies out. Nicely done from Hans. Revenge locked down, but now trying to get himself away as Core JJ's ready to follow it up yet again. Another Poppy Hammer trying to get rid of the TL Chase squad. It's a 1-0 for TL. They've taken Revenge out of the picture. They have so much health, and they have Seraphine. They're going to the Baron.
Immortals just don't don't have anywhere close to enough damage to actually burst them down with Seraphine. This is so risk-free. We'll see if Poppy can get over. Hex Flash coming in from Kenvi.
Core JJ taken pretty low here. No longer has the ulti available to use, and Power of Evil's gonna take him out, and now Escape as well. Lost tries to stand and fight, throwing Ignar right back into the middle, but they gotta be careful because Bwipo is godlike. Lost goes into the stasis, but everybody evaporates around him. A quadra kill on Bwipo, and
Cleanly, after a very long fight, so many cooldowns were spent. And the idea of always wanting more, but they just haven't been able to actually get it.
Absolutely. I mean, I think at this stage, they were probably feeling like that may have been them. We'll see if they can hold on and try to make any sort of a miracle happen now, but all the cards are in TL's hands. Nearly 8,000 in the gold lead. They're going for a TB flank. This is maybe the last play.
trying to make something happen down here. Ignar flashed out to try to get the ulti onto Bwipo to lock him down long enough. Bwipo now in a 1 versus 3, trying to stand and fight it. He brings down the ulti, but it won't be able to do much. He dies, but what is the cost? Back in the Immortals base, Nexus turret number 1 collapses. The rest of Team Liquid working together to get that one done. Immortals may have taken out that side laner, but that's about all.
PoE's looking though.
Backing away. Power of Evil coming around from the side, but he's all alone. Now Bjergsen gonna be telling the same tale. He goes into the stasis, buying more time. Hans Sama with the ulti, but it's not gonna find the distance it needs. Lost, chain CC'd and exploded. No way out for him. Revenge is gonna follow shortly thereafter. Immortals, they wanted to use the 5v4. They wanted to find something, but Team Liquid is too far ahead. Power of Evil, stolen Swain ulti or not, it might. Okay, all right, make me a liar. That's all cool. That's all cool. Team Liquid, they're still gonna get it done though. Power of Evil can be. They're
Any minute
trying
now.
to get away. It takes a while.
They'll get him.
Yep, they're smacking him around. It takes a second.
Maybe they won't.
Power of Evil still escaping. That infinite duration Swain ulti as long as you got
Double
target.
TP!
All right.
Get out of
They're
there!
bringing in the backup. Team Liquid looking to end the game here. 34 minutes in, 17-8. Team Liquid takes out Immortals.
Nice win by Team Liquid there. Slow and steady, making the right calls though. Waiting until they were finally strong enough to start contesting these objectives. And as soon as they decided it was their time, they